Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Kind of a special day today. Gonna talk a little bit about decentralized finance, but on Tron. And then I might even throw a couple other little updates in. So let's get right to it. The name of the video, Alphalink. What in the world is Alphalink? Well, Justin Sun, the pumper of all pumpers. Basically, they launched Alphalink on JustSwap yesterday. It was a complete disaster. The contract was rejecting everyone's transactions, and no one could figure it out. There was no updates. Meanwhile, if you were watching the blockchain, wallets were getting populated. So, come to find out, it officially launched today, was trading at about 50 to 75 cents, 21 million supply, and there was a pre-sale, like basically a pre-mine of 20%. So 20% went out to the whales, I think at 5 TRX. So I was a little disappointed that such a huge distribution of the coin would go to insiders, but that's just the way it happened. Now, can you successfully buy it now? Yeah, I was able to buy it on JustSwap. I threw in, got a bag, because now Justin's a pumper, but if Alphalink, ANK is the symbol, and the contract's changed like 3 times. I'll make sure I leave the real contract down below. If it's the real Chainlink of Tron, then the coin has a lot of potential, in my opinion, since the supply is relatively low. I was really surprised by the supply, because normally they come out with 10 bazillion coins. So yeah, I think it's possibly a decent, solid opportunity to make some gains, but highly volatile right now, not financial advice. You know, it's going to be all over the place. I do know it was kind of crashing down. It had dropped to like 14, 15 TRX, and it was at 24, 25. So my advice to you, if you get it, buy half a stack. That way you can DCA in if it's a little lower. But like I said, if they actually have a working price oracle similar to Chainlink, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what it does. In other news, a banker's dead. If you have been following, Banker getting some love, and we've had a nice little price boost. I picked up another bag and am ready for the DApp. So a new DApp coming out. Some goals on the DApp are to get liquidity back. So really, if you trace what happened with Banker, part of the problem Banker lost so much value was the price was not hard, and that is because there was no liquidity there. Everyone was selling it. So now there will be mechanisms that help Banker liquidity, which is really the primary, is the primary thing that will help price stay hard. So you're gonna have a place to put your banker. So quit your Tron complaining. Don't want to hear it. Everyone was hating on Banker, and now Banker's doubled in price since last week. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that. So that's coming soon to DApp near you. And let's see, there's a bunch of other coins announced to drop on JustSwap. Just be careful. There's probably going to be a lot of inside deals, and especially if they're brokering all the contracts and deciding what coins get on JustSwap, it'll be super easy to get wrecked. Because in my opinion, it's basically Justin starting token mills, as I call them, on Tron. You know, he was on there bumbling around on his speech the other day. It was, oh my gosh, it was horrible. And he's like, buy Tron, low fees. I'm just like, oh geez. We know that already. It's just the problem of all the scams. So, you know, Tron has had a nice pump recently, which can't complain about. It'll be interesting to see what projects come to the space. On the east side, some new projects. We have S-Link, which is pinned to Link. That's coming soon. I think there's a white list on it today, later this afternoon. I'll probably jump into that. Legacy, I'm not really interested in. This is on the east side. Just too many coins, 100 bazillion coins. Like, I'm just not interested in deflationary projects that have so many coins. Now, with that being said, I did pick up a bag of RPepe. So I think RPepe has some potential. A lot of the pre-sellers sold out, sold their bags. I'm adding more Pepe to my bags. So we'll see what Pepe does. The dev is really cool. He's kind of sly. And his concept of Pepe is to let it organically build. Now, I will say, when you have coins launch, it is always kind of a good thing that the whales get flushed out. Because two things either happen. The whales hold the floor, the pre-sellers, and the coin moons, and then they dump later. Or the pre-sellers dump pretty soon, and it kind of levels the playing field, which is amazing. And then, you know, from there, the project has that organic growth. Now, from that standpoint, with our Pepe, I can say the Telegram count is slowly going up. It's slowly getting traction. But the dev is not big on saying, oh, this is coming out, this is coming out. He just kind of makes surprises. And then, you know, that's when the FOMO happens. And I think he understands the trick there is, you know, is everyone is saying what they're gonna build instead of just talking about it. You know, I think he's gonna try to deliver instead of, you know, doing these pre-pumps and people sell the news. So if you just deliver, you know, it lets you have a little more natural FOMO, and, you know, people get in. Because the price of Pepe could rise very, very fast, you know, just because the liquidity is not giant. So that's kind of the thing you want to track is, you know, the total liquidity and how that is stacking up, and, you know, from there. Now, what else? I did make some updates on the slow DeFi. I had liquidated a few stragglers that were just kind of straggling along just because I felt they weren't moving. Still have some of my core positions. I was just hoping to get into some newer projects. Big Ear's had some pump, you know, but there's just so many whale wallets with Big Ear. Like, that's a big turnoff to me. You know, when I see these massive wallets, it's just, yeah, you know, total coin count and the number of whales. To me, that really is an important factor of whether or not I'm going to get into something. So, you know, the slow DeFi project almost tripled in value. But like I said, I collected some ETH, got rid of about 4 or 5, and we'll see what happens moving forward. But that's today's updates. Hope you like this video. Like and subscribe as always as we take this crypto journey together. This is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking. Have a great day.